scientists. We have studied our alphabet chart and become really good friends with all of the letters in the alphabet. We've used the letters to figure out the sounds in words that we stretch out so that we can read and write different words using the sounds that we hear in the letters. We've even used these sounds to learn words, like our old word friends I, can, the, we, me, a, and c. Today we're going to make some new word friends by studying new words. Before we study new words, I think it's important that we go over our old word friends. So let's head over to our word wall. This is our word I. It's spelled I. That's the word I. Can. C-A-N, can. The. T-H-E, the. We. W-E, we. C. S-E-E, C. A. It's just spelled with an A. Me. M-E, me. Today I want to teach you that when you study or learn new words, you can read and write them in a snap. Mabel brought me 3 new words for us to learn today. Are you ready to see them? The words that Mabel brought me are is, here, and this. These are the 3 words that Mabel brought me. Mabel saw these in a book and she thought that they would be good to teach you guys because I hear the word here a lot. I hear the word this a lot, and I hear the word is a lot. And that might mean that you guys are going to read them or write them a lot. So we need to learn them. Let's do our steps to study a word. First, we read it. Let's try the word is. Read it with me. Is. Let's go to step 2. Study it. Let's study the word is. I see a small I, which is a little line with a dot. I see a small s, which goes around and around like a windy road. That's the word is. Step 3 is to spell it. Spell it with me. I-S is. One more time. I-S is. Step 4 is to write it. Let's write the word is. We know that both of the letters are going to be small. The word is starts with a small I. That's a line down with a dot. And then it's an S. Small s goes round and round like a windy road. Is. Step 5 is to use the word is. Let's use the word is in a sentence. My mom is nice. I'm going to write that sentence so that we can read it. My is nice. My mom is nice. I started with an uppercase letter. I have a space between my words, and I ended with a period. Let's study our next word. This is the word here, like I am here at school. You might say I am here at home. Step 1 is to read it. Read it with me. Here. Step 2 is to study the word. I see a tall H. I see a small E, a small R, and another small E. There are 2 E's. There's 1 tall letter and 3 small letters. That's what I noticed about the word here when we studied it. Let's spell the word here. H-E-R-E, here. Spell it with me. H-E-R-E, here. Step 4 is to write the word here. We know it starts with a tall H, so my first line is going to go all the way to the top. Here. H goes down and then a little bump. E goes across and around. R goes down and a little hook. And E goes across and around again. Here. Step 5 of studying a word is to use it. Let's use the word here in a sentence. I am here. I'm going to write I know that I looks like this. That's a word we know. Uppercase I. Am. Let me sound that out. A. M. I am here. And I'm ending my sentence with a period. I am here. Let's study our next word. Our next word is this. Let's read it together. This. Step 2, let's study it. I see a tall T, a tall H, a small I with a little dot, and a small S. This word has 2 tall letters and 2 small letters. Let's spell the word this. T-H-I-S. This. One more time. T-H-I-S. This. Now let's write the word this. It's going to start with a tall T. T goes down and then across. And then it's the letter H. Tall H goes down and a little bump. I is small. S is small and it goes round and round like a windy road. This. Our last step to study our new word is to use it. Let's use the word this in a sentence. I like this school. I'm going to write I like this school. I started with an uppercase letter. I added spaces between my words, and I ended with a period. I like this school. It's time for Fast Phonics. This is the letter P. The letter P stands for the sound P. What's the name? P. What's the sound? P. P is the sound that we hear at the beginning of the word piano. We also know some other things that start with the sound P, like pig from our alphabet chart from the P square, and like pear from our alphabet chart from the P square. I'm going to write the letter P that stands for the P sound. Remember that uppercase P is tall because all uppercase letters are tall. Uppercase P is tall. It starts at the top. You go down and then back up and around. Lowercase p is a fall letter. It falls below. We start here. We go down, back up, and a circle around. Now I'll write them on our lined board so that you can see it. Uppercase P, tall. Start at the top, go down, and then around. Uppercase P. Lowercase p is fall. We start here, and we fall down. And then back up and around. Uppercase P, lowercase p. We know that P says P, like piano. But let's read some other words that start with the P sound, like piano. I'm going to write letters in our sound boxes so that we can sound out the sound that each letter makes. We're going to start with a P, 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 P. A, T. This is the letter P. It says P, like pig. This is the letter A. It says A, like apple. This is the letter T. It says T, like turtle. Let's say these sounds. P, A, T. Now let's say them slowly. Pat. Let's say it a little faster. Pat. The word is pat. We said the sounds and then we put them together to make a word. Let's try another P word. This is the letter P. It says P like pig. This is the letter E. It says E like egg. This is the letter T. It says T like turtle. Let's say the sounds. P, E, T. Now let's say the sounds slowly together. Pet. A little bit faster. Pet. This is the word pet. Let's try to blend another word that has P in it. In this word, P is at the end. So P is the last sound. This is the letter M. The letter M says like monkey. This is the letter A. The letter A says ah, like apple. This is the letter P. The letter P says P, like pig. Let's say the sounds. Ah, P. Now let's say them together slowly. Map. Let's say it a little faster. Map. This is the word map. Let's try another word that has P in it. This is the letter T. The letter T says T like turtle. This is the letter A. The letter A says A like apple. This is the letter P. The letter P says P like pig. Let's say the sounds that we hear. T, A, P. Now let's say it together slowly. T, A, P. Tap. The word is tap. This is the word me. Let's read it. Me. Let's spell it. M-E. And now let's write the word me. I'll write it on the line board so that you can see it. Both letters are small, so we start on the dotted line. M. E. M-E. Me. Let's write and read some sentences that have the word me in them. I'll start my sentence with an uppercase letter because all sentences start with an uppercase letter. My mom likes me. I ran out of room for my sentence at the top, so I came down here for more space. My mom likes me. And I ended with a period. I'm going to write another sentence. My space add space sees, and I ran out of room, I'm going to come down. Me. My dad sees me. All of my sentences start with an uppercase letter. They have finger spaces between the words, and they end with a little period. Today we learned that when there's a word you want to read or write a lot, like you might want to with the word is, we can turn it into a word that we know in a snap by reading it, studying it, spelling it, writing it, and using it.